Gaga has actually taken the torch of Madonna and brought it forward.
Fresh out of her teens, Stephanie Germanotta, aka Lady Gaga, signed a songwriting deal with Interscope Records.
She wrote hits for the Pussycat Dolls, Fergie, and even Britney Spears.
A few years later, Stephanie released her debut album, The Fame, in 2008. And with that, a whole persona was born.
I'm never gonna stop, you know, you're not getting rid of me anytime soon.
Lady Gaga took a page from Madonna. You need an interesting name, you need an interesting image, and you need to push the envelope.
Lady Gaga actually started out as a brunette early on, but she wound up dyeing her hair to the polar opposite color because she was mistaken for Amy Winehouse.
The Fame produced #1 singles Just Dance and Poker Face. In 2009, Gaga embarked on her first concert tour.
Lady Gaga is supposed to be opening for New Kids on the Block. Not only does she take that moment to blow the New Kids on the Block out of the water, she walks away as the big star of that whole tour.
The costumes on Lady Gaga's Ball of Fame tour were outstanding. They were super avant-garde.
I like very avant-garde fashion, and I have a very avant-garde aesthetic.
She's wearing this gorgeous, gorgeous gown, and, you know, she topped it with a big hair bow.
The hair bow became kind of her signature thing, like hair bows literally made out of hair. Totally Lady Gaga.
When Gaga arrived at the VMA Awards in 2009, she turned to one of Madonna's favorite designers, Jean-Paul Gaultier.
This is a beautiful dress. If you look at it closely, underneath it's got Japanese dragons, and then it's got this like sort of see-through overlay. Then you go to the top and there is this amazing neck brace.
He's obviously a big fan of Lady Gaga and actually wanted to kind of push the boundaries for this outfit.
Who else but Lady Gaga can pull off a neck brace?
Gaga was taking the world by storm. Later that year, the lady bowed to the Queen and performed at the Royal Variety Performance.
When I saw this photo of her in the Atsuko Kuro red latex dress, it had 200 meters of a train. I love the difference when Madonna meets the Queen. She had the up to the French twist. All of a sudden, we saw hints of the British accent Madonna. She was, you know, being reverential to the Queen, as opposed to Lady Gaga, who was like, hey, girl.
Gaga also performed at the Much Music Awards in Canada. The singer's costume caused fireworks on stage.
She's wearing the kind of open your heart looking corset
that is reminiscent of something that I had seen before. It was very Madonna. And then all of a sudden, the fireworks.
I don't know, I guess that's what kids like these days. Fireworks.
But Gaga's unique fashion sense isn't confined to the stage and screen. She takes it out in public.
She's always in something totally avant-garde. You'll never see her in just a pair of jeans and sneakers.
So there's Lady Gaga arriving in London, Heathrow Airport, and she's giving you sort of a chola, Madonna mixed in with, I'm going to an S&M party. You just flew 12 hours from New York to London, and this is your getup. Usually you want to be comfy shoes, sweatpants, a little t-shirt, maybe a pashmina. But no, Lady Gaga decides on these hoofed boots that are maybe 12 inches, can barely walk in them.
And as a result, ended up floored in, unfortunately, Heathrow Airport, which isn't the most glamorous place.
But Gaga was about to make an even bigger fashion stumble. Coming up, Lady Gaga's unbelievable getup that literally turned people's stomachs.
Whether people like Lady Gaga or not, they look at her, they talk about her, she causes a lot of controversy.